In this video, we're going to have a look at Industry Skills Assessment Task 3 Reflection. So this is a reflection based on your placement that you've been doing. So during those hours, you've been required to work with diverse clients. You need to choose 3 diverse clients, and in the document that's attached, record how you worked with each of these ones. Now, for confidentiality purposes, make sure that you're not using any names or any other identifying factors. So the areas of diversity that you can choose from include culture, race or ethnicity, disability, religious or spiritual beliefs, gender, including transgender, intersex, generational or sexual orientation or identity. So if you have a look at the template and download that, by downloading it, it'll allow you to open it up in Word, so it's going to be easier to input your answers into. So if we have a look at the document, it'll say which clients you're talking about with this, and then it's going to have the 4 questions that you need to answer as part of this. So the first part, describe the area of diversity. So that could be that you're treating a child. What information did you gather or consider as part of working with this client? So you may have considered permission. Okay, so getting consent and things like that, are they going to give you consent, or is that coming from the parents? When you're asking any questions, are you asking the child or are you asking the parent? Third part being, what strategies of modifications did you put in place to accommodate for the client's needs? So again, that can be the way that you brought up the discussion with the parents or with the child. Did you change the way that you spoke? Did you use different language? Okay, so we're looking at verbal and non-verbal communication tools that you've used. And for the last part, what would you do differently next time? If you wouldn't do a single thing differently, make mention of that, but most times you'll be able to think of at least one thing that would be different. So you'll go through this process for all 3 clients. Once that's completed, you will then upload that and submit the assessment. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to chat with your trainer and they'll be able to further clarify it.